Barbara Walters will not pay attention to upcoming book about The View, source says exclusive. Barbara Walters is unbothered by Ramin Sitoodeh's highly anticipated book On, a source tells ETA. Short excerpts from Sitoodeh's Ladies Who Punch the Explosive Inside Story of The View out Tuesday have already been released, and the book doesn't always portray Walters in the most flattering light. For example, But our source says 89-year-old Walters isn't going to pay attention to the book's characterization of her. Barbara Walters was a trailblazer for women, worked hard her entire life, is a consummate perfectionist and is sometimes not easy to work with.
Raindrop, drop top smoking, no cooking the hot pot. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Looking up, open the park.